Good evening and welcome to the Mr. Phil Show. My name is Debbie Fisher. I'll be co-hosting this evening. And at this time, I'd like to introduce the star of the show, going into his 19th year, Mr. Phil.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Mr. Phil Show. How you doing?
How are you? Good to see you again. Thanks for asking me to host.
Yes. Well, it's official. Debbie is now one of our co-hosts. She's part of our staff now, one of our official co-hosts for this show. Not as a guest co-host, as a co-host.
It's nice that I could morph into that. I did not expect that.
It took 10 years. Debbie's one of our longest guests on the show. 10 years ago, she started with us. Exactly 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yes.
It seems like yesterday, Mr. Phil.
Yes. Let's have a seat.
Okay.
So how you been?
I've been good. I can't complain. It's no fun complaining. No one wants to hear it anyway, so.
Yeah, I know.
But as long as, you wake up and you're breathing and functioning well, what more could you ask for?
Right. What more can you ask for? And, 10 years of coming off and on these shows.
So what has happened in 10 years? Could you give us a quick summary of different things that you've been, your high points, your best times?
In 10 years, well, the first show you did, you were on with my co-host who was doing her last show, Charlene Robinson, known as Shaw Star. She had that cowboy hat, the country western hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loved doing the show, but then business made her stop, amongst other things.
Okay.
But that was the first show that you did, and we've been on. Then you've done quite a few shows and done different things on them.
And you've done a lot of different things, right?
Yes.
Haven't you?
Yes.
I know you're involved in many different things.
Oh yeah.
Could you tell us some of the things?
Well, I'm involved. I've been on 30 different TV shows.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you have a website with
Yes.
all of that on there. Pal.
Yes, I do.
I was on that the other night.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know you had all that
That's right.
going on.
MrPhil.com.
So you can check him out. Check out Mr. Phil. There's a lot there.
Yes, there's quite a bit there, and some of the stuff I didn't even have time to put on there that I've done, because now I'm into radio also.
It's very exciting. You love show business.
Oh yeah, I love show business, and it seems to love me. Whenever I'm walking in New York City, I'm always being, for some reason, somebody's always taping me.
Well, I wish you all the best, and I hope
Thank
all
you.
your dreams come true.
Yours too.
You persevere like no one I've ever seen.
Right, you too. I mean,
So,
you deserve.
thank you.
You deserve it too.
Thank you.
With the years.
It's in God's plan. Whatever He
Yes,
wants.
whatever He wants.
It's anything we try to do, it only goes so far. The rest.
Right. So what are you going to be doing tonight?
Well, tonight I'm here. This is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And co-hosting and playing a couple songs,
Okay.
maybe however many, 2 or 3.
Yes.
But we have another guest who will be really
Right.
the focus guest of this evening.
I haven't had a singing or performing co-host in years.
Oh. It reminds me of being home, because when I'm at home, I'm the cook, the cleaner, I wear many hats,
Right.
the mommy, of course.
Yes.
So here I am wearing 2 hats. That's actually not so bad.
Right.
I welcome the challenge.
Right.
Thank you.
A lot different. Carl Richards, all he has to do is sit over there and just, host a show.
Is that? Oh, now what is his back? He has a different
He
backdrop.
has a different background. Yeah, he has good guests on his show. He sits back there and just co-hosts. He don't do too much.
Now, how long has he
Singing.
been doing his show?
Carl's, we just celebrated his 20th anniversary.
So around the same time, a little before you.
Yeah, he's before me.
And he's
the
a
one-
country band, right?
Yes.
I've seen him advertised
Rockabilly.
and listened to him play in the Sullivan County area. I'm sure he plays elsewhere.
Oh, yeah, he sure does.
All over,
He
probably.
plays all over.
I saw him last night on a poster. He's playing somewhere. Somewhere coming a fair, I think.
Right.
In the town of down by Napanock area. He's
Right.
playing in the town area.
Right.
With a couple of, it's like a series of artists in
Right.
the town. So, yeah.
I've sang with his band a few times
Have
at different affairs.
And he wrote a couple songs for you.
He's writing all my songs for me. Him and his guitarist, Brian. They've done quite a few. I mean, I'm into my third album with them.
Wow.
We're putting that
great.
together.
It's good to be active and creative.
Yes. And
Very
once
good.
his busy season is over and we put that together and get that going, then I got to start another one.
You know what? The best song is the newest song you're working on.
Yes.
The other ones seem like old hat.
right.
Not fun anymore.
Fuck.
Time to write a new one.
In fact, I'm supposed to do a CD every year for him.
Really?
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
Keep you busy.
Oh, yeah, it sure does keep me busy.
Keep you happy.
Keep me happy, yes.
Happy and busy.
Happy and busy.
So I'm very excited about our guest tonight.
Yes, he's very special.
He's originally from the Bronx.
And I'm from Brooklyn.
And you're from Brooklyn. Wow. And our camera guy over here, Fritz, he's from Queens.
Oh, wow.
How about that?
Yes.
We have 3 boroughs right there.
Yes.
Anyway, he's been going at this for, I don't know, over 15 years or more, I think.
Right.
He's working on a new album. He's toured with Billy Preston.
Wow.
He's got quite a history.
Yes.
And he does rock style, he told me. But we'll find out more.
Okay. I'm going to do one of my songs for my album
You're going to do
now.
your song first?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What's that called?
She'll Be Mine.
She'll Be Mine. I don't know if that's... I just
Get
made
out.
that up.
Get out the
She'll Be Mine. So right now you're going to...
A tearjerker.
Take it away, Mr. Phil.
This is a tearjerker.
Here, I'll get my Kleenex out. Here, right in here. See, this is all false advertising. I'll pull out the Kleenex and...
Yeah. Oh,
All right. So, good singing to you.
yeah. If you don't take her back, then you will lose her love. If you don't want a friend, then you will lose her friend. You know she loves you, fool, no matter what you do. If you don't take her back, she'll be mine. She'll be mine. She'll be mine. Lost in our endless love till the end of time. End of time. She'll be mine. She'll be mine. If you don't take her back, she'll be mine. My way, searching for a brighter day. She says she's through with you, no matter what you do. She knows I love her true, and I'll never make her blue. If you don't take her back, she'll be mine. very much.
Now, who wrote that song, Mr. Phil?
Carl Richards.
Oh, Carl Richards.
Yes, he wrote that
We
song.
just had this discussion.
Yes.
That was a good song. Nice
Thank
country
you.
song. Love
Yes.
that. Very good.
One day I'm doing country song, dressed with a.
We have to do something about your attire next time.
Oh,
We'll countrify you more.
yes. See, but when you're a host, huh?
Well, yes. Yes, maybe we can put something on you real quick when you sing the song, then take it off. We could do that.
Right.
Put a cowboy hat. I don't know. A little something on the shirt.
Right. I guess.
A poncho. I don't know.
I'm one of the only ones who does a show here with a tie on.
Well, that's very commendable to be a proper host with a tie. And,
You see. See, I remember when I was in school, in grade school, I used to get sent home if I didn't wear a tie.
Oh, so it's more of a subconscious.
Oh yeah,
thing
I remember.
than anything. You're in uniform.
In uniform, yeah. I was bad in school.
Really?
Yeah, I got thrown out of kindergarten.
And what happened?
I was very rambunctious as a kid, and I was known as the class clown. Can you see
Were
that?
you touching people or moving a lot, or what were you doing?
Just running around a lot.
Teachers don't like that.
You're very set in my ways.
Teachers don't.
And sit back.
But they do have recess.
Yes.
If you can control yourself until recess, then you'll be okay.
Yes, but I was known as the class. Could you believe me as the class clown?
It depends. I don't know. Not now. No. I think when you're kindergarten, it's normal to want to run around.
Right.
I really do.
Yes.
I have 5 kids, and they all ran around. So.
Okay, we'd like to introduce Paul Mantia.
Paul Mantia, welcome.
How you doing?
My mic?
Yeah, you give him yours, and we'll share my mic now.
Welcome, Paul. Good to see you.
Good to see you guys again. Of course, good to see Debbie on the show. I think she's going to make a great co-host.
You think so?
Yeah, she's got the voice, she got the look for it, There
Oh,
you go.
definitely.
Yeah.
He says so.
Look, she's blushing.
Trying it out. Who knows?
She's giving it a shot.
Well, she had 10 years to learn the job.
That's a long time. I mean, I guess it works out.
I'll need 10 more years to get it right.
Well, let's put it this way. You worked under a lot of different co-hosts here.
I saw a couple over the years, maybe 4, right? 4 different,
And
4 or
that-
5. I'm not
At
sure.
least. Altogether, in my whole time on the show, I've had like 13 of them.
Wow, that's quite a number.
Yes.
So, let's talk to Paul about what's going on. What's going on?
What's going on?
Why don't you fill us in on all the juicy
All right,
details?
basically right now I'm working on the next album, as I told you. Of course, that's not going to be just released yet. Maybe the next show we'll do a couple of new songs. Basically, I'm working on these record deals right now. Trying to get the music through and waiting on contracts to come in.
So, what subject matter do you write your songs about?
What subject? It's based on relationships.
Personal experience?
Yeah, personal experience of hanging out with people,
Okay.
I might write a song about this tonight. I don't know.
Where do you draw what type of style? Who inspired you as you write? Who are the artists in the past?
Well,
Past,
to be
present?
honest with you, I try to block out like other artists or celebrities because I feel if you listen to other people's music, you're gonna end up writing something close to them. You ever hear where you go, you'll write a song and then all of a sudden you go, oh, wait a minute, that was been used. So I try to stay away from listening to other people's music on the radio. I mean, of course I have to because I do covers, but I think it's the best way. But like the people that I look up in, it's like bands like Breaking Benjamin, bands like Nickelback, Daughtry, he's okay, I like his style, but I feel that he can do a lot more with it. I just think too many songs are sounding alike out there, I think that there needs to be a new flavor and something new out here.
So tell us about your days when you played with Billy Preston. That sounds like such an exciting.
Yeah.
I'm only going to
experience.
mention a couple of things. I won't mention everything now. We went through this one time before.
This is a G-rated show, right?
Yeah, this is G-rated. We have to keep it G-rated.
Keep it so. Okay.
My days playing with Billy. basically, I mean, there's not too much to mention, but as far as the tour went, it was great. You know, I met a lot of people out there. I got to play with a lot of big artists. You know, I got the chance to meet with P-Funk and Bootsy Collins, George Clinton. I did the Central Park out, the Mothership. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody had gotten hurt, one of the guitar players, and I ended up getting the show because I was there.
Wow.
I happened to be there, you know. With actually, I don't
Right.
know, you might know him, Buzzy Linhart. Wrote the song, You Gotta Have Friends. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually there, and he actually got me into the show. So, this guy plays guitar over here. He could read the chord chart. So, you know, I got up there and I did it.
Wow.
You know, but Billy's tour was great. You know, there was an in and outs with Billy, you know, because he had his issues or whatever. But, you know, he was a great guy. That's all I have to say, you know. And I had a great time while touring out there, you know. It kind of gave me a little bit of a name, you know.
Wow.
But, you know, what can you do? Right? That's pretty much all I can say on this G-rated show here.
Yeah, right.
We don't want to get into detail.
Earlier we were speaking, and you said you met Ray Charles.
Yes, I met Ray Charles up in Billy's studio. He has a house in L.A.
Right.
You know, he resided there with his parents. It was like a 12-bedroom house, you know, and he had a beautiful studio in there, you know. And
B.B. King.
B.B. King came up, you know. B.B. King was there, you know.
That
Cool
must have been
people, you know.
very
Yeah,
exciting.
it's experience. I was young, you know, so I didn't really, you know, I knew who B.B. King was. You know, honestly, when I first met Billy, I didn't even know who he was. When he came to the Concord Hotel with Ringo Starr, I was in the Night Owl Lounge playing. And it was I think it was either a Joe Walsh lookalike or it might have just really been him. You know, we don't know. You know, he was up on stage with me, and Billy walked in with his manager Merle Green, and they heard me when I got off the stage. You know, they took me outside. You know, and we were talking out in the lounge area right by the showroom. You remember that little room out there?
Yeah, sure.
And we were discussing things, and he says, "I have a tour coming called the Billy's Back Tour." He said, "I like your playing, you know. How would you feel about going on tour?" So I'm sitting there like, you know, I'm a young kid, 22 years old. I'm like, yeah, right, you know.
Yes.
I'm like, you know, so who is Billy Preston? He goes, I'm the fifth Beatle. Okay, now I remember. You know, he started naming songs off.
Yeah.
Like, You Are So Beautiful. I thought
Yeah.
Joe Cocker wrote that. No, he wrote that for Joe Cocker.
Wow.
You know, and then I remember the song with Sarita, you know, With You I'm Born Again. Then I was like, oh, that's you. Okay, you know, now I know who you are. Then he mentioned Nothing for Nothing and Out of Space. And I'm going, okay, now I know who you are.
Wow.
But by face, I didn't know who he was, you know. I just got to say it was a great experience being out there, you know.
That's great. I mean, wow, we have a celebrity on our show.
Well, I'm not really going to consider myself that, you know. I
So-
don't know what you would consider it. What do you consider?
So I
you
think
know,
that was a
a
real-
semi-celebrity?
I think that was a really great preparation for
Yes,
you to
yes.
grow and mature in your own style.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think that's what artists seek, is to define themselves into what they are.
I really didn't have the soul at first, though. I remember, I think it was B.B. King coming out, and they were showing me some stuff in the studio, you know, bluesy, and I was a rock player, you know. He goes, not everything has to be sped solos. You don't have to be speedy. He goes, you got to feel it, you know. He goes, when you feel it, Billy will know, you know. You know, sure enough, it happened, you know, 6 months later down the line, you know. It took that long,
You
know.
had your soul
I had to
school.
feel it, you know. I had to
Soul
get into,
school.
you know, yeah, exactly. And I was schooled by the best, you know.
There you go.
I've done things with Buddy Miles, you know, before his passing and everything. I mean, that was great too, you know. And I know right now we're waiting on a song called "The Chosen Few" that we did for 9/11,
Yes.
which I don't think is ever going to be released because Buddy Miles' management company refuses to sign the release forms. For what reason, I don't know.
Oh.
And I'm on that track, so you know, I don't know. Hopefully, they
I have a
release-
9/11 song called "We'll Stand Tall" that Carl Richards wrote for me, a patriotic song.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, when we were on the show, remember?
Yes.
So tonight you're going to do a couple songs.
Tonight
for
I'm
us.
going to
What
do
are
a
you
couple
gonna play?
originals. I'm going to do, of course, my latest album that I just released, a 4-song EP. I'm going to do I'm Gone, Breathe Again, The Last Time, and I Will.
Wow.
And that's the one that's actually being looked at, I Will, right now for a sitcom. They basically based it on, if Smallville
great.
was still around, we could have got that right on the show. Why
Wow.
didn't they pick it up?
Yes.
Because you know what? I have one thing to say. The record labels do not know where to look for talent anymore.
Right.
They're fishing in the wrong hole. You know?
Yes. All right. So you might as well get up and.
Let us hear it.
Okay.
Tell us what one you're going to, feel
Of
free
course.
to just speak freely and, tell us what you're playing. Ad lib. So here we go with Paul Mantia. We're very happy to have him tonight.
Yes.
All right, the first song I'm going to do is called I Will. Oh boy. I noticed something different, the way you said goodnight. I'm staring out the window, something just ain't right. When you gonna tell me what is on your mind? These changes come with questions, no answers there to find. And now we're seeing eye to eye. So let me express how I feel inside. And I will always be right here, no matter what tomorrow might bring. And I will always be right here. And even when I'm gone, I'm just a call away. And I will I wonder if you're real. I hate the way it makes me feel. I'm out there working very hard. So let me express how I feel inside. And I will always be right here, no matter what tomorrow might bring. And I will always be right here. And even when I'm gone, I'm just a call away. You know that you can count on me, just like I know to count on you. You said you don't like being lonely. You're everything, you're my one and only. And I will always be right here, no matter what tomorrow might bring. And I will always be right here. Even when I'm gone, I'm just a call away. And I will and I will I'm just a call away. I'm just a call away. And I will always be right here. Okay, that song was called I Will. Next one I'm gonna do is I'm Gone. Long Gone. Last I walk in the room, I see her stand against the wall. She looks at me and says, why don't you think to ever call? Things on my mind that she has done wrong to me. Now the time has come for her to learn to let me be. And I'm gone, not knowing if I'm gonna survive. And I'm gone, with all this pain and hurt inside. And I'm gone, not knowing if I stay alive. And song called I'm Gone. Okay, we're going to bring Debbie up now. Yes, we are. And then I'll be back on in a little while.
That was great, Paul.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Now we're ready to hear your awesome voice here.
I could see I Will being a sitcom
Definitely, right?
song. Absolutely.
I'll always be waiting there.
What
It's
show for
based on-
Smallville?
It's based on, you know, I go on tour, you're telling your fiance or whoever you're with, no matter what, you're always going to be there, a call away. You know?
Very nice.
Just call me.
Wow. Good stuff. And this is called No Such Thing, and it's a blues style song. No such thing as an ordinary woman. No such thing as a typical woman. Do anything for your lover. Do anything, a little bit more. No such thing as a regular loving. No such thing as a regular love. When you become loving another, there's only one to love on. No such thing, no such thing, no such thing. Oh, no such thing as a simple relaxation. No such thing, simple recreation. Oh, when you loving another, there's only one to love on. No such thing, no such thing, no such thing. No such thing as an ordinary woman. No such thing as typical woman. When you become loving another, there's only one to love on. Thank you. Okay, this song's called Love is Made. I'm just a worth more than you'll ever know. You're more valuable. Yours love is love. You're made, love is made. Love you gave. You're saying you're okay. Real ways present your love today. Present your love today. Present your love today. Thank you. And now, I'd like to bring Paul back up. If he needs a minute, I have another song here.
Okay.
Guess what? It's another love song.
That's okay.
Surprise, surprise. Unless he's ready now, I can wait. You want to come up? Grass is growing beyond my ears, fixing beyond my years. Temperature rising, new shade of fear. Times like this, you gotta be. Faith is fading like a cloud over sun, flickering in and out as though you've won. Spirit is wavering upon someone. Pieces of love, love and love, love and love into rhyme, love and love, courses of time, love and friend once told me you wanted me here, right next to you, position near, hearing your music and dancing with my feet, a flowering, joyful breeze. Where are the faces of your friends? They hijack minds in the handheld lens. Purchase meetings of hellos and ends, belonging to bygone eras of love. Love and love into rhyme, love and love through courses of time, love and love, love and love into combine, weaving along beautiful design, love and love Thank you. And now I'd like to welcome the wonderful Paul Mantia. Come on back up, Paul. Yay, we need an audience fill right here. Let's fill up the audience. Yay. I'm gonna plug you in.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the yellow.
Okay, go ahead, try it. How's that?
Good. All right, next song I'm going to do here is called The Last Time. And this is the last time I'll ever call your name. And now that it's over, and I've realized that you will never change, no matter what I do or what you do, it'll always be the same. Somehow I'm saying goodbye, don't wanna see you again. So many times I'm trying to tell you this, but you turn and walk the other way. There's nothing to say there. I've wasted all my time on you. That thought kept me awake at night. There's nothing I will ever do to save us from falling this time. Falling this time. And now that I look back, I feel that it's all a big mistake. Now that I hate you, made you take my heart to break. Saying you're sorry, the makeup won't help us anymore. My own conclusions, 'cause you're not what I'm searching for. So many times I try to tell you this, but you turn and walk the other way. There's nothing to say then. I've wasted all my time on you. That thought kept me awake at night. There's nothing I would ever do to save us from falling this time. Falling this time. Falling this time. All right, the next one I'm going to do is actually was the name of the first album, Breathe Again. The new album is going to be called No Turning Back. So here's Breathe Again. The night at the park, saw the look in your eyes. You were feeling the pain, I've been feeling inside. And now we're It's called Breathe Again. Okay, we're gonna bring Debbie back up.
Oh no, we're gonna. You ended this portion of the show.
Portion of the show.
And I want to say a big thank you because
Thank you for coming.
that was amazing.
You know, I always show up here for you.
And I'm going to shake your hand too. I don't know what that sound is, but anyway, I loved. Did you enjoy
Yes,
this?
of course I
They
did.
were great, every one of them. Every one of them. Wish you all the success in the world. And I hope all your dreams come true, and then some. And
Dreams do come true, and that's a very true saying.
And now you're going to do a little more for us, right?
Yes.
What are you going to do, Mr. Phil?
I'm going to do a couple of my originals.
Okay.
I'm going to do Teardrop Party, and if time permits, The Phil.
The Phil, which
The
was
Phil.
the opening
Yes.
theme song.
Yeah.
It has words.
It has words.
Oh, okay. So we'll see. Well, that remains to be seen if we have time.
Okay.
So now, where are you going to do that? Over there?
go back to
Okay. So we'll be hearing that in a matter of moments. Once again, Mr. Phil, everybody.
Teardrop Party tonight. Teardrop Party, that's right. If you come down to the Heartbreak Hotel, you don't even have to ring the bell. Teardrop Party tonight. Teardrop Party tonight. Teardrop Party, that's right. If you come down to the Heartbreak Hotel, you don't even have to ring a bell at my Teardrop Party tonight. If you're ever sad and lonely, and you need a place to go, come on down to my party. Teardrop Party tonight. If you're ever